thought the best thing we could do post-election was talk to the most successful candidate of the election. And it's not one of the party leaders. It is a woman, I won't get into her age. It's a national MP. She stood in East Coast Bays and she thumped it. She got something like, 76% of the entire vote in East Coast Bays. Her name's Stanford, and she's going to be, I would imagine, a National Party candidate. She joins us now. Erica, welcome to the program and congratulations.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Thank you. I wasn't quite the most successful, actually. Simeon Brown beat me by 0.3%. So.
Who?
Simeon. I was, I think, 73.5 and he was 73.8.
Ben,
so tipped me again.
Cut the call, we'll just ring Simeon. No, okay, we'll still keep you on. That's very fine. I didn't realise how well he had done. Erica, what do you put that down to? Because that's a stunning, no one else need bother of running with that. Why do you think you and Simeon, I must say, did so well?
Oh, look, we're both really hard-working local MPs. I think most people know my history here. I was born and raised and love the place, and we just work so hard. I've got an amazing office with incredible staff. During the Auckland floods, we delivered 500 meals. During COVID, we rang every single person over the age of 55 to make sure they were okay, shopped for them, picked up groceries. We work really hard here because my heart is here, and I hope and think people recognise that. So it was a good result.
I'd run into you in Tauranga a week or so out before the election. You seemed confident. The party seemed confident.
Yes.
And whilst the media were apparently confounded and people like Tova O'Brien didn't see this coming, is it better or worse? Come on, let's be honest, than you expected. It's a win.
It's better in one respect and the same in another. So the party vote is about what we expected. So our internal polling was very strong the whole time. It was quite different than what the media were saying. So it would bounce around, but I spoke to Chris Bishop the morning of the election, and he predicted exactly what we got. And, he looks at our internal polling every day. So that was what we expected. But I think what we didn't quite expect was the backlash in the electorates against Labour. So there were some seats that we were quite honest, we never thought we were going to win. And so places like Mount Roskill and New Lynn and Te Aratu in Banks Peninsula, never in a million years did we think. We hoped, but never in a million years did we think.
Look, I'm not too sure. Mount Albert, Jacinda Ardern's old seat, where is that right now?
Yes. Melissa Lee's slightly behind, but given the number of specials, that could flip. So we have to wait. A lot of these seats we're only ahead by 30 or 50 votes. So we'll have to wait for the specials, which are, traditionally not kind to us, but it's an odd election with a big swing and a lot of people overseas for the rugby. So
yeah,
we will have to wait and see. A few people.
Yeah, and Erica, in some ways, a mirror image of all those provincial rural seats that flipped blue to red last election. Now you've got urban seats flicking red to blue in ways that they haven't before.
It's true. The other thing as well is no one's really talked about this in the media, but take a look at Chris Hipkins' seat. He had a 20,000 majority in Remataka. It is now 7,000. Emma Chatterton there in that seat has done a phenomenal job. He's still got the highest majority in the country at only 7,000. But I don't think I can remember a Prime Minister having their majority slashed by that much, ever.
Yeah, and I guess the question's now, I just hope he knows his girlfriend's a woman. That's all I worry about. I don't think it was right keeping a secret from us either, though he did declare her private stuff off limits. Erica,
he did, but I'm not sure why he announced it on the night.
Yeah, it did seem odd, almost a deflection. Erica, do you think this campaign was waged fairly and openly? I've seen some already, particularly in the media, who seem to have a bit of cognitive dissonance going on, saying, it was terrible. And I'd give honourable mention to Paula Penfold, Alison Moore, Chanel Lal and Dita DeBoni, who on television yesterday, Dita was absolutely, unhinged, saying this election was bought by millionaires and billionaires, and I want to know, where's my money? I didn't see any corruption this election. Did you?
No, not at all. And I think our party president put it well on the news last night when she said, well, people backed us financially because they wanted a change of government. And those are the rules, and they'll work within. Look, people didn't support Labor as much financially this election because, there was a mood for change. But you're right in terms of us having to battle not only Labor this election, but also the media. I think at one stage, someone said it feels like we're running against Labor, News Hub and the gangs. Rather than just political parties. But it is what it is. And look, it's exactly what we were expecting. We knew that it was going to be like this. We knew that Labor were going to be dirty. We knew the media were going to be tough. And we had ways of getting around that. And I don't know if you saw a lot of Chris Luxon's social media, but we really did focus on working around the media by using things like TikTok.
Unfortunately, you were working around the platform too, which I took offence to. But, I've got to say there were a lot of you guys.
I come on every time you
And Eric, I was just going to say, with the exception of a lot of, and sometimes senior MPs who are happy to front, we just didn't hear from Mr. Luxon or campaign. There may be other factors at play there.